Basics and layout. State, capital of Victoria, Australia. Population, 5.5 million. In Greater Melbourne. Location, on the shores of Port Phillip Bay, spreading inland. Along the Yarra River. City centre, built on the Hoddle grid, the neat rectangular street plan that forms the CBD, Greater Melbourne fans out into inner city, CBD, Docklands, Southbank, Carlton, Fitzroy, Collingwood, South Melbourne, St Kilda East, leafy suburbs, Hawthorn, Kew, Camberwell, further to the Dandenong Ranges. South/Bayside, Street Kilda, Brighton, Sandringham, and down to the Mornington Peninsula. North and west, rapidly growing suburbs, more industrial and multicultural too. History in brief. Pre-colonial, home to the Kulin Nation, notably Wurundjeri and Boon Wurrung peoples, for tens of thousands of years. 1835, founded by European settlers, John Pascoe Fawner, originally called Batmania briefly, then Melbourne. 1850s, Victorian gold rush turned it into one of the richest cities in the world. Many grand Victorian buildings date from this era. 1901 to 1927, served as the interim capital of Australia while Canberra was being planned. 1956, hosted the Summer Olympics, first in the Southern Hemisphere. 2000s, 2010s, consistently ranked among the world's most livable cities. 3. Key landmarks. Areas: Flinders Street Station, iconic yellow facade and clock faces, main suburban train hub. Federation Square, cultural and events precinct opposite. Flinders Street, home to galleries, bars, and big screens for sports/events. Hosier Lane and other laneways, famous for street art, small cafes, and bars. Southbank and Yarra River, Riverside Promenade with restaurants, bars, and the Arts Centre and NGV, National Gallery of Victoria. MCG, Melbourne Cricket Ground, 100,000-seat stadium for cricket and AFL, next to the sports precinct. Rod Laver Arena for the Australian Open. Royal Botanic Gardens, large green space near the CBD, good for walks, picnics, and the tan running track. Large green space near the CBD, good for walks, picnics, and the tan running track. Queen Victoria Market, historic open-air market for produce, food, stalls, souvenirs, and summer/winter night markets. St Kilda, beach suburb with a pier, boardwalk, Luna Park, old amusement park, and lots of cafes/bars. Shrine of Remembrance, war memorial with panoramic city views from the balcony. 4. Neighborhood flavors: Fitzroy and Collingwood, bohemian, lots of bars, live music, vintage stores, street art, and strong cafe scene, Brunswick St, Smith St. Carlton, Little Italy, especially on Ligon Street, with Italian restaurants and the University of Melbourne nearby. Brunswick and Coburg, diverse, student-friendly, strong Middle Eastern and Mediterranean food, many music venues. South Yarra and Paran, Chapel Street area, shopping, clubs, and restaurants. Docklands, newer waterfront area with apartments, a wheel, observation wheel sometimes, and Stadium, Marvel Stadium. 5. Culture and lifestyle: multicultural city, large communities of Greek, Italian, Chinese, Indian, Vietnamese, Lebanese, African and many more, reflected in food and festivals. Coffee capital, known for serious coffee culture and brunch, flat whites, avocado toast, and creative brunch menus are almost a religion. Arts and events: Melbourne International Comedy Festival, Melbourne International Film Festival, MIFF, White Night/Rising, nighttime arts/light festivals in various forms over the years, many live music gigs, theatre, and underground art shows. Sports: Mad, Australian Open, tennis, January, Formula 1 Australian Grand Prix. AFL Grand Final at the MCG, regular cricket, soccer, and rugby matches. 6. Climate type: oceanic/temperate, reputation, 4 seasons in one day. Weather can change quickly. Summer, 25-30 degrees C days, can have heat waves greater than 35 degrees Celsius, winter, 6 to 14 degrees Celsius, cool and often gray, but rarely extreme cold. Best times: spring, Sep-Nov, and autumn, Mar-May, for milder weather and colorful parks. 7. Transport trams, iconic and extensive, Melbourne has the largest tram network. in the world. The free tram zone covers the CBD and Docklands. Trains connect the suburbs to the city via Flinders Street, Southern Cross, and other stations. Buses fill the gaps between train and tram lines. Mikey card, smart card required, except for the free tram zone, used on trains/trams/buses. Airport, Melbourne Airport, Tullamarine, about 25 to 30 minutes from the CBD by car or skybus, no train yet as of my knowledge cutoff. 8. Nature and day trips. Great Ocean Road, one of Australia's most scenic drives, cliffs, surf beaches, and the 12 Apostles Rock formations. Yarra Valley, wine region with vineyards, cellar doors, and hot air ballooning. Mornington Peninsula, beaches, hot springs, peninsula hot springs, wineries, and coastal walks.